Hello anyone, Mr. Skyson here and welcome back to more High School Romance. Last time was a very interesting outing with the principal with lots of underwear action. It was an interesting day to spend with the principal. I'll just leave it at that. Today, I assume we do actual school stuff, so let's go do actual school stuff. Because yeah, when we last left off, Shoji didn't really have anything to do. So, odds are, somebody's probably going to show up and give us something to do. If I know anything about traditional plots and such. Probably going to run into somebody or something. I don't know anyone well enough to hang out, so I guess I'll just wander around the school. At least it'll help me get familiar with the layout, which is a smart thing, because when you're new to a school or new to any usual, large area, then it's probably a good idea to walk around and learn where it is. Or what it is. ... It's also very important to remember ... That is always key. I think those girls noticed me wandering aimlessly. I don't really want to go back that way and have them stare at me again, so I'll slip outside. They were giving me very strange looks and licking their lips for some reason. I don't know what to feel about that. The sun hasn't gone down yet, but it's about to. Maybe I can find a good place to watch it before the vampires come out. I really don't like it when the vampires come out. It sucks. For all the things that are different about the school, one thing has stayed the same. We come here and we learn things. I haven't made any friends. Well, that's kind of your own fault. When you had people looking at you, and rather than saying, hey, how you doing, you left. Intentionally avoiding them. That's not really... I'm pretty sure that's not the way you make friends. Although maybe it works for some people, I don't know. Maybe the sunset is making me a bit melodramatic. It's only been one day after all, and the girls I've met have been nice to me. Yeah, except for walking away from them, not speaking much to them, and all that, so you're not really returning the kindness. Also, this is all taking place in one day so far, so I was a little bit off in my previous assumption that maybe some time had actually passed between underwear time and now, so curious. I can't keep being disappointed about this. I know I'm thinking about it too much. I probably set my expectations way too high. Probably. Oh well. ... Everything looks so orange in this light. On edge of the city is entirely pink and purple. It's actually quite nice, and looks like a sunset that a lot of places would have. But it's getting cold, and the light is starting to fade. I should go back inside before the vampires show up. I really don't like dealing with the vampires. Joji! Huh? Ah! Crushing! Since it doesn't have sound effects. I'll make my own, darn it. She just jumped on my back from out of nowhere. I nearly fell over, but I didn't. I knew I'd bump into you. You're really strong for a girl. I didn't know you could hold me up. And I can't believe she expected to knock me down on the ground. Yeah, I'm kind of with her in this. He is quite scrawny. He has nice hips, but he is quite scrawny. You wouldn't expect him to be able to hold much up. He looks like he could drop a few school books on him and he'd fall over. You should be more careful. Don't be so worried. I know how to take a scraped knee like a champ. Besides, I'm sure you'd be careful not to actually drop me. Not when you don't give me any warning. Then it was a test of reflexes, and congratulations, you passed. She's a really outgoing sort, isn't she? Seems like all of them are here. Some, bit more than others. At least she got off me. What are you up to? Should I really admit that I was wandering around? That's not weird, is it? Not particularly, no. You're new here, so wandering around just seems natural. I was just heading back to my dorm. Ah, that's no fun. Come on, we should hang out together. Wow, how did I read that? You should hang out with me for a bit. Wow, I can see reading some stuff reading a couple of wrong words, but I read that entirely differently than how it was. You actually want to? No, I totally suggest doing things I don't want to do all the time. Yes, silly, come on. With how sarcastic you can be, this wouldn't... Is this what he's thinking or saying? I can never tell. With how sarcastic you can be, that wouldn't be out of the question. But maybe I was being melancholy for no reason. Let's go. We can walk around for a bit. You look so different from when I first saw you yesterday. Do you always dress in boys' clothes when you're not in uniform? Well, most of the time. Being a boy and all. Really? That's pretty neat, you know. It's nice that you can do your own thing. The girls around here can be so cliquey. Everyone has their own little group and fits in a certain place. It's stupid if you ask me. That's the case with a lot of the schools I've been to. Yeah, that's high school, I guess. You can dress it up with different names, but it's always the same drama. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. No matter how you look at any of the problems going on, school is pretty much the same everywhere. So how have your classes been so far? Well, I haven't really met too many people yet. Not surprising. They're probably waiting around to see what kind of person you are, and to see if you'll slip away through doors and try to get away from them, rather than talking to them, and things like that. You haven't been doing that, have you? What kind of person I am? You know, to see which group you're going to fit into. Oh, which group should I try to fit into? None of them would be my guess. You just do your own thing and make your own friends. I wouldn't know. I don't bother with all that nonsense. I just talk to whoever I want to talk to. Yeah, that's how you do it. If someone has an issue with it, I wouldn't want to be their friend anyway. Yeah, I like this girl. She knows what do. That really isn't what I would have expected from her. She seems fairly outgoing and very easy to get along with. You should have expected this from her. But maybe I was quick to judge. Yes, you were. I don't think you should either, but that's your choice, I guess. Maybe you'd like it. Just throw yourself at somebody, see what happens. No, I don't think I would. I feel the same way. That's probably a good sign, but still, it's pretty tempting to fit in. That's part of what I wanted when I came here. It wasn't so much about making a clique, though. I just wanted some people to hang out with. And now you have one. Well, I guess there's different ways to fit in, and that's definitely cool with me. But if you do end up running around with one of these gaggles of geese, I won't hold it against you. You're still okay in my book, for now. I'll try to stay that way. It's not like a hit list. You don't have to look so worried. Besides, you'd have to commit some pretty serious offenses for me not to like you. What kind of offenses? Wearing mismatched socks offenses or kicking puppies offenses? Yeah, a lot of people will dislike you if you start going around kicking puppies. Oh please, I would love it if you mismatched your socks. Then I'd get to give you a hard time. I like the cut of her jib. Thanks? Come on, it's a way of showing affection. But yeah, if you kick a puppy, your name won't be on my list anymore. Just on a tombstone. Yeah. It was a joke. Don't worry, I know you weren't serious. At least I hope not. Looks like the jury's still out on the socks, though. Anyway, I'm glad I ran into you. Oops. Now I'm gonna run into you in your room. I was so distracted talking, I didn't even pay attention to where we were going. Here's my room. I'm just gonna lock this door real quick and cover the windows. Just don't mind that. This is your room, right? Yeah, it is. You need to make this place a little more homey, you know? I still haven't really gotten around to unpacking everything yet. Ah, I understand. You're still new here, and you haven't unboxed anything. You're just running around in your uniform. That's boring. Let's open up everything and see what you have to hide. Well, it's getting close to lights out anyway, so we should probably call it a night. All night. I'll see you around, alright? Sure. Have a good night. Thanks. Good night. And then she fades away. It turns out she was a ghost all along. I really wasn't expecting to run into her, but I'm glad I did. It was right when I needed. It was right when I needed to. It's relieving to have someone to talk to at school. Usually the teachers like me because I'm new and have good grades. But it takes longer to warm up to people my age. Like Selena said, everyone already has their own group. Why should they let me in? Because they're friendly, is my first guess. She doesn't think like that, and I like that about her. Hoshi doesn't seem to really try to fit in either, even if she does want to. Well, she's the class representative. She, kinda has to do her own thing. I'm tired, though. I'd already been walking for a pretty long time, even before I ran into Selena. I should start getting ready for bed. Maybe I'll run into her again tomorrow, repeatedly. And suddenly, really fancy, cafeteria, I assume. Yeah, napkin holders and such. Things are starting to seem normal already. Alright, putting on panties every morning is still strange. They just don't feel right. They're way too thin. It doesn't feel like any protection at all. Then again, panties are made for when you have less to protect. But besides that, it's starting to have a comfortable routine now. For the past 2 days, Hoshi and I have been eating lunch together. Since no one else really talks to Hoshi either, we've sort of buddied up. She's almost always busy, but now she's taken time to help me. That first morning I was so distracted I couldn't focus at all. I missed some pretty important material. Aside from the fact that she's the class representative and all, it's like, we haven't had any sort of interaction, because I kinda bypassed her while she was cleaning. So how did they, buddy up like this, I wonder? It's made following along in the morning class more difficult. When I mentioned it, Hoshi said she would help me review it, so I can finish the homework. Yay, homework. Thank you for helping me with this.
It's no problem, kid. Helping you with this is actually a good review for me. I won't have to study as much after class this way. That way I can get on with my drinking buddies and all that good stuff.
You really do keep busy.
I guess so. I always have, ever since I started school. My parents set very high expectations for me. They were happy when I said I made class representative. They said that it saved them, time having to whip me, and yeah, that's usually a pretty good thing, 'cause that crap hurts and it eats up my time.
Did the teachers elect you?
Oh no, I was voted on by the class. That's usually how that kind of thing works. I don't know why you brought it up about the teachers. That's just weird. It's usually the students. I guess I did used to be somewhat popular. Then all the responsibilities and work caught up with me, and I just didn't have time for my friends anymore. Which is fine, because it frees up more time for, going out with my drinking buddies, or lifting weights, and all that stuff. I wouldn't hold it against them if they moved on. Like you said, I am busy very often.
It's true that she is, but it doesn't feel like a reason to abandon a friend. I can't help but think that jealousy might have had something to do with it.
Regardless, talking about me isn't going to help you succeed in our morning class unless you want to talk about how awesome I am. Or about how awesome I could help you become. That could work too.
Oh right, where were we again?
We were in gym class, apparently.
Gym has been fun too. It's the only time the two classes are together, and I'm actually pretty good at it. The weather's been nice, so we're able to have PE outside for the past 2 days. Granted, I think I might have stood out a little more than I wanted.
How did you get the ball stuck in a tree? I mean, we were way over here and the tree's over there. How did you miss that badly? You just... Wow, you are bad at sports, guy.
It's not like I meant to do it. I just kicked it and it didn't come back down.
What do you think, we turned off gravity? Quit making up excuses. You were trying to do that. Too bad Miss Rowan won't let it count as a home run. You did make it around the bases.
Well, it's not exactly far, since no one can reach it. Fair. Can you help me get it down? You can stand on my shoulders.
Are you sure? I could probably hold you a lot better than you could hold me.
Don't worry, I'm not fragile. Go ahead, I'll boost you up.
Hold still.
Ouch. Both shoulders, not just one.
I'll stand where I want to. I'll stand on your head if I want. You don't boss me around.
Can you reach the branch?
Almost.
Ow! It's my head you're putting your foot on.
I told you I'd stand where I wanted. Got it.
Okay, just climb out and try to shake it free. Surely it can't be stuck that badly. There it goes.
Shoji? You're looking up my skirt there. How do I get down from here? I'm kinda stuck.
Oh, that's easy. Just slide down. I'll catch you.
What? Are you sure you can do that with those little twig arms?
I won't drop you. Just slide down. 'Cause, a little bit of a typo there. Won't drop you, but yeah. I'll read it properly.
Alright.
Got her. See? Easy. Why is the whole class staring at us? Even Miss Rowan looks surprised. Is it my,
You're a lot stronger than you look, Shoji. I'm surprised you could catch me.
I'm a little surprised you trusted me enough to jump. I thought for sure I would drop you. It was nothing, really. Come on, we should get back to the game. The other class is still in the lead.
Yeah, let's go kick their butts.
That's what it's been like for most of the week, having to catch people from trees. It's been a bit of a strain on the back, I gotta admit. I'm used to adapting quickly to a new school, and I think I've pretty much gotten this down, even with all the new, odd changes. Before I know it, the girls are already chatting excitedly about the upcoming weekend. This week really did fly by, as did this episode, because I'm going to go ahead and end it here, because I'm assuming it's going into the next day, and I don't want to just be thrown into more stuff. Yes, because of the auto-saving and all, but yeah, this was slightly eventful. He got a bit of dialogue in with both girls, and he got to catch a girl and impress the entire school, apparently, by catching a girl. But anywho, this has been High School Romance. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, then give the like button a tap. And if you want to see more like this or more from me, then give the subscribe button a big thumbs up. I'll see you all next time, and remember to stay groovy.